Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As I said, this month is going to be a couple of videos of my personal experience and advice. So this week's video is the one question everyone's been asking me, lately is why I for so long hid who I was online. I hid that I had one hand and I didn't take pictures with it or anything. So I'm going to tell you guys the truth. The reason for all of that is because growing up, I never really cared about having one hand and what people thought. So as a kid I was just wild and free, woohoo, I can do whatever I want, blah blah. And as I started to get older, people would ask more questions, and I don't care about answering them. Honestly, ask me all the questions you want. I'm really open about it. But I guess in person that just didn't affect me. But I guess when I first started to do MySpace and Facebook, and people who did not know me wanted to actually get to know me and didn't see me as just person with one hand, it made me feel better about myself. And that's why I just continued to get in the habit of doing so. And I was like, well, they don't know who I am unless I tell them who I am, so let them know who I am in the inside, the real me, before they just judge me and oh, she has one hand, she's weird, or she has one hand, I don't want to be friends with her, she has one hand, I don't want to date her, things like that. I got older and older, and I got really used to it, so then I just, got in the habit of taking pictures a certain way. It was just my right side, my right hand. Nobody really asked questions. I usually take group photos, and I hid this one behind people, and just any way to hide the fact that, I have one hand. I just did not want people to know. Because as I got older, I hated taking pictures a certain way, and I'm just enough. It's enough. This is who I am. And I am done hiding it, and I need to come clean and just tell the world, because you will not believe how many people did not know. People went to school with me, college, grade school, high school, everyone knew that I had one hand. That, it was, obvious. Grade school, I grew up with it. High school, I only had 13 people in my senior class and 75 people in the whole high school. Yes, everybody knew. That was fine. No one said anything about it. I felt fine. But then when I got to college, I don't know, something, I guess when I got to college I didn't live there. I didn't live on campus, so again, it was no one really knows me, and I don't want them judging me just because I have one hand. So in the fall, of course, you wear long sleeves, you wear jackets, you wear sweaters, so I started to get to know people more, and I was I haven't told them, but they also don't know because I haven't noticed. And my good friends, I told them, I was yeah, I have one hand, and they don't care, clearly. But most people that I didn't even interact with will comment on my pictures now and my videos and say you had two hands when we were in class together, I don't know how you have one now. It's no, I didn't, I always had one. And it's just so weird to me how little they notice. But at my previous job at my daycare, all the kids notice. It's just weird how little people actually notice unless you tell them. So it was just kind of funny, yeah, no, I did not have two hands in class. And I just want to clear that out right away. I didn't just recently lose it or anything. My previous videos, yes, I was born like this, and it's how I'm gonna stay. So, but my advice to you, if you are hiding who you really are online, you'll want to come clean eventually. And then the sooner you do it, the better you feel. That first picture that I posted on my Instagram with that whole paragraph of this is who I am, I have one hand, blah blah blah. My responses that I got to it were so great. I thought they were gonna be honestly, I didn't think anyone was gonna comment. I thought people would just like the picture and just be in shock by themselves, or message me oh my god, this is shocking news, I can't believe that this is real. Well, yeah, it is. But I got so much great feedback from all of you guys, and I really appreciated it, because I was wow, these people, they don't really know me, but yet the positive comments just kept coming and coming, and I was wow, this is great. I feel so much better about doing this. I hated hiding who I was. Now I could just take pictures without thinking about it. Someone will be pose, and I'll just be oh, I'll take my own pictures, and it's just great. No more hiding behind this and mirror selfies, nothing of that. And honestly, I'm so relaxed, and I feel this whole weight has been lifted off my shoulders, because when you hide who you are, it's just, you get so caught up in your own, like, fantasy world, I guess. Because I got caught up in, I was like, yeah, you know, like, no one's gonna know, no one's gonna find out, I'm fine. But then I was just like, this is getting too much. It's not like I'm 13 anymore, like, I need to grow up and I need to, you know, this is me. Like, if I don't grow up now, when will I, you know? So if you are hiding who you are, take my advice, just get it over with if you can. Some people can't. Some people are really, really intimidated by coming out of who they truly are, and they don't have a lot of support from, like, friends that'll back them up and be like, this is amazing, like, I'm so proud of you. No, like, a lot of people I know, they don't have anyone. And if they do have people, it's people, like, judging them, and that's awful, and I don't really know how to react to that because I don't have that reaction. I didn't have any of that. And I also come from, like, a big family, so if I did kind of get those reactions, I could always, like, turn to anyone in my time of need. I mean, if you guys don't have friends and support and you do have family support, that's really almost all you need. I know I said in my previous video, I'm going to say it again, family is super important, and if you do have that bond with your family members, like, you feel like you can do anything. Like, once you have that support and, like, people backing you up, you feel like, I can do this, and I know I can, and if I can't, then I can, like, always rely on my family members to, like, be there for me. Thanks, guys. I hope this video, you know, touched some of your hearts and opened up your eyes to see that you can do what you want to do. You can be who you want to be, and just be true to yourselves. It feels so much better just to be honest and truthful. So thank you. Subscribe down below and follow me on social media, and don't forget to always message me with questions that you have that you want me to make a video of. Okay, bye!